Ladies and gentlemen, Lab After Dark is starting shortly. Lab After Dark is starting soon.
What's happening? Welcome to Lab After Dark. Good to see you. Good to be here. Hit that like button on the way in, if you would, if you like the show. If you don't, you can do it anyway. Like the show, okay? For the love of God, just like the show. What the hell CIA music? What does that mean? CIA music? What is CIA music? Everybody hear me? I certainly
Lab After Dark is starting soon.
Right.
Cosmic
Open that Pandora's
intelligence.
door.
You can dislike it too. I don't care. Whatever you're comfortable with, wherever your comfort level is at.
I was actually just sitting down to pee, but whatever.
What's up, Spirit Waves? Welcome to the show. It's an extra late night edition, but it is after dark. And if you weren't awake before, you certainly are now. Sense of Soul was here. She said, all right, I got solar flares giving me insomnia. And I said, you're at the right place. Not because you're going to enjoy the show, but because you're going to fall asleep rather fast. Annabella, good to see you. How are you? Good to see everybody that's here. Yeah, where to start? I mean, I guess, hello. How are you? Good to see you guys at such a ungodly hour for a lot of the nation. You know, here on the West Coast, it's still pretty early, relatively early. And, yeah. And we're getting ready to get into a new week. As hopefully it'll be productive and positive. Probably not, but that's how we start our weeks off, thinking, yeah, today is going to be fantastic. This week's going to be good. I'm going to get a lot of stuff done. I'm going to do really well. By Tuesday, you've given up on the dream, but you tried. You tried. And that's all that matters. You know, maybe by Monday evening, Monday afternoon. But as long as you start out positively and then fade as the week goes along, and then by Friday, you know, you've just given up on all those goals and you're waiting for the next Monday. All right, I'm with you. I don't mind. I get it. And I completely understand. So what do I, excuse me, what do I got for you tonight? Well, our favorite B has hit another snag in his language. And I think honestly, and I'm not the hell? Oh, that's analysis. I'm going to show you my screen because honestly, I thought I was being hacked for a second, but I want you to see this because I looked over at the editor and let me just show you this really quick. It kind of, if you look, I was like, what is that button? Is this a new feature on, I'm starting to freak out a little bit. It's short for analysis. Oh my God. I was like, what is that? There couldn't have been a better way to express that. The hell, man? Seriously. Don't do that to me. It's like YouTube's just we're going down the shitter here quick. I don't know why. That was just an odd I don't know, whatever. It's analysis. From what I understand. I think so. All right, where's my stupid phone? I'm telling you right now that it was a great probing question. All right, let me get this over here. Probing question. I am sending. I kind of got. Somebody called me out for it the other day. I did once say that I wouldn't set any of those goals, and I did one yesterday, and I don't know how I felt about it. It was very nice and generous of you guys, but it's just, you know, I don't want people feeling, you know, but I appreciate it. I really do. It's very kind. Here we go. I also appreciate you guys just showing up, being here. I'm telling you, man, when I debut this tonight, we got our favorite dumbass, and that's what he is, really. He's a dumbass. He says these things to try to make himself seem of I wouldn't say a superior intelligence, but of just like a normal one. Like, I think that's what he strives for. He just wants to, like, people to think like he's not a complete moron. And then he is a complete moron, unfortunately. But I blame his schooling, his public school system, or whatever Catholic nun beat the shit out of him when he was a kid because, he was probably as insufferable, if not worse, than as he is today. I'm sending this in protest because you did not set a goal for us goal seekers. And, yeah. I don't know if anybody caught it, but it's a good one. I'm telling you. And it's on the board, and it's staying on the board for a long time. Is there an alien in the chat? What happened? Probably. What's up, Seth? How are you? Did anybody catch Justin's show? Tony was on there. I was on there. And, of course, Justin was on there as well. And I thought it was a good little conversation and something that was needed to happen. I thought it was all right, you know. It's always sometimes you just got to straighten things out, you know. Let people unequivocally know where you stand. And let me see. What's up? What's up, Anonymous Podcast? Yeah, I thought it was nice. I thought it was good. I thought it was necessary. I think that, yeah, you know, look, the last show that we had, it was dominated by something I wasn't prepared for. But once again, it wasn't like a big deal. The conversation was fine. The chat, everybody had their own feelings about it. And, you know, the people that frequent this show, that listen to this show, I think that they kind of trust like where I'm going to go with stuff and trust me to handle it in a certain way, you know, and I get people saying, be nice, be this, be nice, be nice. You know, I think I'm always mostly nice, unless I have a reason to not be. And there are certain people that have absolutely earned I don't have to be nice to you. I'm not going to be nice to you. It's just how it is. Governmental psychic. The hell? Anonymous. Is that a lemon? Is that, well, I won't say. You're anonymous. You're anonymous. I was going to out you, but I didn't. Let's see. It wasn't enough attention, Josh. Now evil attention is being sought, but you tried. Well, look, yeah, I wasn't, but the thing was, like, I had no intention of trying to bend her arm to make me think the way, or make her think the way that I think. That was never my intention. My intention was, I thought that she wanted to be listened to, and I was willing to do that. If I was gonna critique her show, I think she would have the right to have her say, and she had it in spades, and that's it. That it was done. Wasn't a big deal. It wasn't. I know that some people didn't like it. Oh, this is going in circles or whatever. You know. What am I supposed to do? All right, we're done. Stop. I'm not going to do that. I'm having a conversation with somebody. I had the conversation. It wasn't a bad conversation. I didn't think. And it's, I don't know what the hell, like you did like some shrooms, maybe some NyQuil, and, I don't know what else, but something's going on. Michael L. Hood D745, one Michael L. Hood D745. I'm I'm not sure what it is. I'm a little concerned for you, but not too bad. All right. I think you might have mixed your Dayquil and NyQuil. Maybe one of your, maybe you took a extra dose of an antidepressant. I don't know. You're safe here, though. I mean, as long as we don't have to put you on our shoulder and carry you out of here, you can talk your nonsensical whatever it is. It's fine. You're not hurting anybody, are you? I was a little surprised to see Julie on Jay's podcast earlier, and I knew that it wasn't going to go well. Although they did hang in with her quite a bit, and then SF throws a little bitch fit because he's a crybaby. These people are this. Like, grow up, dude. Just grow up. I actually agreed with Jay for once, and don't ever tell anybody I said that, because earlier in her stream she said I looked like a chomo, which is nice. Very, very nice, Jay. You're a class act. What can I say? But why they can't talk to her? I mean, who cares? Oh, I don't think I do either. It's pretty, like, it's a pretty disgusting thing to say about somebody, but she has no morals when it comes to that kind of stuff. She says anything that will get her chat going, you know. We got Michael Hood here with the one Michael Hood D745 Quantum 52. I don't know what that is. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's but I don't know. But one of the things, you know, what I did notice though, like sort of this shift when they started to realize that SF was really mad that their tunes started to change. You know, and they're like, bitch, you know, and or whatever they were doing. You're dirty, you dirty bitch. So they could please SF. I thought that was hilarious. I found that funny. I saw it. The tide did turn in a big way. He did. He sent the packets. He was shouting out his bad signal. I thought you guys were my friends. I can't believe you would entertain this lady. She told people to do this and do that. Oh my God, dude. Like, grow a set. Holy crap. I mean, he freaked out. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. I can't believe you guys would do this to me. I bet he deleted all that stuff too, by the way. I bet he deleted it all. We're going to find out right the hell now. Emotional tweeting. Poor SF, dude. Poor guy. Let me see. I'm not blocked yet, so I don't think. I should be, but I'm not. Oh. Let me see. Here's something funny. Okay, so he took down, it looks like he took down most of they're still up. Yeah, they are. Look. This is good stuff. Julie and Jay and Julie. He retweeted this. He doesn't like Jay. Yeah, he doesn't like Jay. That's for sure. He's mad that she gave Julie the platform. I'm disgusted listening to Julie Skolnick getting softball questions on Jay's show. What a shame. This woman has done so much damage to Sebastian's case, and she's practically getting a effing trophy on that show. Did she get a trophy? Anyone up there with her is a complete untrustworthy individual. Period. Julie calls herself... I mean, come on. Was it that big of a deal? Is it really that big of a deal, Steve? Steve, you should call in here. He wrote an apology. Yeah, he did, didn't he? Puss. Let's read his stupid. Oh my God, dude. Save some letters for the alphabet. This is both an apology and a farewell of sorts. Mea culpa, dude. Oh boy. Oh, this is so funny. Oh no, he went there. He did it. He did it. Oh man, this is both an apology and a farewell of sorts. Puss po. Earlier today, I had a lot to say about Julie Skolnick being given a 4-hour platform. I understand that some participants felt it was necessary to be cordial with her in order to gain insight into the inner workings of Tony, Seth, At Night, and others. This is exactly my issue. Why does it matter how a fake organization operates? It doesn't matter. When it is run by a parolee and his boyfriend, okay. Both of whom previously worked for a tabloid magazine. These are the same individuals who threatened witnesses in a sex crime case against Sylvester Stallone. Adrian! Could have been a contender. I could have been a contender. In an attempt to profit from a perceived celebrity connection. These people fought to get Bill Cosby released from prison and proudly took pictures with him. To capitalize on the Sebastian Rogers case, he started a fake unlicensed intelligence agency preying on those who believe anything they hear. How does understanding more about them help Sebastian? Why give her a platform at all? Good Lord, dude. The only valid question for her should have been about the evidence she has to support her absolute false claim of murder, abuse, and corruption. She should have been asked why she believes she has the right to demand surveillance footage from neighbors when she has no investigative qualifications. This should have been a 5-minute interview at most, you rat bastards. With that said, I apologize for calling out B-Tim, Cletus, and Clue directly. I do not agree with their decision to allow this interview, but it is their right to do so. Despite this, I want to be clear that I trust Cletus and Cletus completely. I do not agree with how this was handled. But they are good people with a spotless toilet, top-notch facility, great place to use the shitter. The promotion of deceitful and attention-seeking individuals like Julie Skolnick infuriates me. Because she, along with Bullhorn Betty, Justin the Pearls person, Hog and Nick and others, have ruined the value of social media missing persons cases. These are the people who are desperate for attention due to their personal failures. So they exploit missing persons cases to fulfill that need. Why does this affect me so deeply? Because they see firsthand the real harm they cause. Bullhorn Betty is obsessed with me because I refused to give her an interview during the Kylie Rodney case. She initially sent me a message praising my work and asking how to interview me as a smaller channel. When I declined, she completely changed the narrative. She was accusing the family of involvement in Kylie's death. I was with Kylie's father and grandfather when the news of her discovery was leaked online. A team member called me. I'd never paid Adventures with Purpose, and I told everybody they used my drone footage to find her, but that was a lie. Days later, Justin, the Pearls person, attempted to unblur an image of Kylie's deceased body underwater in the back of her SUV. To see if she was nude. I mean, I don't think that's true. I sort of remember it, but I don't remember the details of it. But that person is a kind of pervert. He's a pervert. He's a pervert. Okay. He's not. Then there are bottom feeders like Michelle Hayden. I don't know who that is. Also known as Cali Cat. Oh, maybe I do. I don't know. This client posted something supportive about me online, and Michelle harassed her, claiming that she was a fake account of mine. She even contacted the women's sister to try and verify if the account was real. Bullhorn Betty laughs about ruining people's careers, lies to families, steals money from them, and has a long criminal history. She's desperate for attention. She's desperate for attention and has no problem trampling over grieving families. What of all these people have in common is their need for attention. They have failed in life. My famous line, flop at life. Instead of taking responsibility, they lash out in destructive ways. They lack compassion, empathy. What else do they lack? Their stories and outcomes impact me greatly. I live with these stories 24/7. I have no tolerance for people like Julie, Justin, Andra, Hong, Nick, Laser, Blazer, Taser, and Razor. The others who intentionally harm missing persons cases and their families. They're the worst kind of people. And unfortunately, all of them have a neck except for me. Unfortunately, their deception and selfishness has overshadowed the good that once came from social media advocacy for missing persons cases. At least for me. For me, it's no longer worth it. This is not a complete goodbye. I repeat, this is not a complete goodbye. However, it is a shift in how I use social media from now on. I will only be here for major case updates, new flyers, or critical news. It is disappointing because I like to make an asshole out of myself. I read that wrong. Let me redo that. It's disappointing that it has come to this because I like to make an asshole out of myself. Oops, sorry, hold on. Let me try again. It is disappointing that it has come to this because I like to make an asshole out of myself. No, somehow I cannot, I'm having trouble. It's the dyslexia. I'm dyslexic. It's disappointing that it has come to this because so many times I've made an asshole out of myself. However, the toxicity of a small handful has made it impossible for me to justify continuing it in the same way. Clue? Hold on. Let me do this here.
Clue, Cletus, and B. Tim. I apologize for calling you out personally. I still do not agree with the decision to give Julie Skolnick a platform. I'm Batman. I've always been Batman. I'm also Spartacus. You remember when everybody said that they were Spartacus? I was Spartacus. I've always been Spartacus. I am the Masked Avenger. V is for vengeance. And this will not be forgotten. I do apologize for calling you out personally, but I still do not agree with the decision to give Julie Skolnick a platform. And I do not believe the information sought in that interview benefits Sebastian's case. However, I know that none of you had bad intentions, and for that, I sincerely apologize. Following this post, it will self-destruct. My Twitter page will implode like a lunar star. I will post a series of tweets with a current missing persons flyer. And that is because those are more important as final tweets rather than this exploitation. To all the good people out there, I'm Batman. I'm absolutely Batman. And you will know by my bat signal. Trust me. I will continue to protect Gotham. From Bane and the Joker and Iceman. And not the crappy Iceman, but the one that Arnold Schwarzenegger played. Remember Mr. Freeze or whatever his name was? Or maybe that was Santa Claus 3. I can't remember. Was that Santa Claus 3? Was it Jack Frost? I will continue to protect Gotham from those people. Help them through the hardest moments of their lives rather than exploiting them. Yours truly, San Francisco Treat, Rice-A-Roni. SF investigates. Neck been missing for 20 years, but I find people. That's what I do. I am your father. Or am I? Maybe I'm not. I don't know. Who knows? We'll have to take a paternity test. And maybe I can get some paternity leave. You know, guys get paternity leave these days. It's kind of an amazing change in the whole, spectrum of childcare, really. There's paternity leave and maternity leave. And I will fight to protect paternity leave. Trust me. Gotham is safe with me looking over it.
So that was fun. That was like 10 paragraphs. It's unbelievable. Really is. It was really unbelievable. Wow, yeah. So that was dramatic. Jeez. I think somebody. Yeah, I should have went with the AI summary on that one. Hey guys, basically F you, Jay. Everybody else, I'm sorry, but I don't agree with you. Hey, I'm gonna leave for a little while. Yeah, I don't think he likes Jay. Nah, that's all right, dude. Whatever. Who cares? Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you, bro. But he's not going anywhere. He's full of shit. He can't help himself. He's addicted to Twitter. He's always been addicted to Twitter. Where's he going to go now? Facebook or Truth Social? Are you going to do write in Braille and etch it into the side of the cave, you friggin' Bigfoot lookalike? I hate that guy. I mean, he's just a jerk off to the... He's so pompous and arrogant. I can't stand that shit. Cannot handle the self-righteousness of Rice-A-Roni, the San Francisco treat. It's the longest goodbye, dude. Like, forever. It was a forever goodbye. Just say, hey, guys, social media, it's not for me. Bye. Yeah, like I said, I sort of agreed with Jay when she said, you know, why does she doesn't have to do anything he says. I agree with that, but frankly, I don't care. But so anyway, I didn't expect to read that. Was there more? I don't know. I mean, I just can't read it. He turned off the replies. That sucks. I wanted to reply, eat shit. I have to log out while I'm in class, at a class. What class does he go to? Clown college? Is he going to horseshoe college? Is he going to learn to shoe horses? That would be cool. I'd read his tweets about shoeing horses if that's what he was going to do. Did he? I don't know. I just started knowing about him a little bit. And quite frankly, I mean, the well's pretty much run dry there. But you know what hasn't run dry? Our favorite whiny little brat who panel hops. Like he's crabs on a prison toilet. I don't know. Just whatever. I heard Bosley from Charlie's Angels is training him. Morning, Charlie. Morning, Angels. Yeah, it's exactly what he was. He was a photographer many moons ago. And Michael's still tripping in the corner, just hanging out. All right, so he had some choice words for BT. I mean, honestly, you know, I don't know if the guy's racist or not, but I mean, he said the most racist shit you've ever heard somebody say, and to deny that it's racist would be a disservice to his clansmates. But I mean, you got to hear this. I love that I've set up this line where people hit me with B-Tim stuff. I get it all day. Because the jerk off he's online all day, every day. He needs to find a partner that's willing to watch shitty horror movies with them. And I don't know, just something. All right, listen to this.
I don't know if like Hong understands this is America. People could say what the fuck they want in America. If he has a problem with freedom of speech, you can go back to China.
I mean, that's wild, dude. That is wild. He just has. He will say anything. And where and where can SF go? Back to Scandinavia? That's so like I would assume that Hong's a US citizen. I mean, Jesus Christ. That was crazy. Oh, man. He didn't even preface it by saying, I'm not trying to be racist here. He just went full throttle out, bro.
I don't know if like Hong understands this is America. People could say what the fuck they want in America. If he has a problem with freedom of speech, you can go back to China.
First of all, I don't even know where Hong's from. But god dang, man. You could go, well, I don't know about you, but I'm not a racist, but I got a real problem with these Mexican trucks, these taco trucks. I've ate them I had them the other day and it gave me diarrhea forever.
Well, you opened that Pandora's door.
Oh, boy.
Well, you opened that Pandora's door.
Yes, you did.
I don't know if like Hong understands this is America. People could say what the fuck they want in America. If he has a problem with freedom of speech, you can go back to China.
I mean, that's just, dude, imagine if I said that. Nobody blinks an eye at it because he just says crazy, dumb shit. It's like, I mean, that's wild. That's a racist thing to say. Seriously, it really is. And I'm not one of these people that scream from the rooftop, you're being racist. Like, that's a very racist thing to say. Absolutely racist. Eating some bomb-ass tacos right now. Now, I'm not saying he's racist. That's just a racist thing to say. I would assume that sometimes I think that he thinks that he's like he's making a really good point, you know. Look, I'm not trying to be racist here, guys, but these Mexicans are really driving down the property value. I mean, it's basically the same thing. Go back to China, whatever. It's wild. It's wild. And people don't blink an eye at it. There are people that I mean, it's a vile thing to say. It's foul, dude. But nobody expects anything less from you. And nobody's going to check you on it. None of your people are, because they probably agree with you. And probably cheer you on like, yay, that's so good. Thank you.
What's the point in causing any ruffles to be feathered?
Now, as he continues to attack Hong by telling him to go back to his native land of China, communist China, because for some reason he thinks that in America you have freedom of speech, which you do, but you can get sued for the shit you say. It's not criminal. It's civil. There's a difference. Nobody said it was illegal. It's not illegal to slander somebody, but it is liable, and you can collect damages. There's a difference. You don't go to jail for it. It's not criminal, okay? Just like it's not a RICO case. It's an injunction. It's just spanning a bunch of people. Yeah, you can't yell. Like if you're in a public place, you can't scream fire if there's no fire. You will get in trouble for that. I mean, that's just not, there are rules. I have no, Dina, and I promise you, I don't know. I don't know where Hong's, I don't know if Hong was born there or not. He may have been, he may not have been. I'm assuming that, you know, he's a Chinese American, the same way that I'm a Mexican American, and the same way that my kids are African American. I mean, it's just, it's foolish. It's rude, and it's just not something that people should tolerate, but they do, and that's fine, and that's their choice. However, I am going to now show you the newest collection in dumb shit that B. Tim says. Pretty soon I'm going to have to get I'm going to have to get an external hard drive to keep all this stuff on, because Jesus Christos. Of course he knew what he was saying. Where is... Hi. Good to see you, Hope. It's good to see you in the house. Okay, are you guys ready? Yeah, exactly. Try saying that. You guys ready for this? Here we go. Governmental remote. Michael L. Hood is staying in there with us, so that's good. All right. So as he continues his diatribe against Hong, he says this.
I'm sure that will be on the next file. And beat Tim shut out was fat. Well, that's actually a statement of fact. You are morbidly obese. I'm sure that will be on the next file. And beat Tim shut out was fat. Well, that's actually a statement of fact. You are morbidly obese. You are morbidly obese.
Morbidly obese.
I'm sure that will be on the next file. And beat Tim shut out was fat. Well, that's actually a statement of fact. You are morbidly obese.
Morbidly obese. You guys remember Morbidly Obeast from the Transformers, right? Optimus Prime, Morbidly Obese. Pikachu. He's calling Hong morbidly obese. Oh my God. I mean, that's good stuff. Oh man, that's good stuff. I'm
sure that will be on the next file. And beat Tim shut out was fat. Well, that's actually a statement of fact. You are morbidly obese. Well, you opened that Pandora's door. You are morbidly obese.
Oh, God bless you, Tim, you racist little bastard. Oh, man. Morbidly obese? They just keep coming, man. They just you just got to listen to this guy closely. Morbidly obese. You're so fat. Exactly. You're so fat. You're so morbidly obese that you can't fit through Pandora's door.
Well, you opened that Pandora's door.
Yeah, morbidly obtuse. This is so good, dude. God, I'm gonna get an ulcer. I feel like I'm gonna get an ulcer from this one. I've been giggling about it since I heard it. Pandora's Door, the Apple Tower. Do I have the Apple Tower on here? I think I do somewhere. If I don't,
I never knew there was a restaurant in the Apple Tower. I thought that was made up. It's one on top of the Shard in London. You need money to eat there. Dollars. My friend went to the Apple Tower restaurant last month, but he went to the Apple Tower, the restaurant recently in the Apple Tower. There's like a little restaurant there inside.
You know what scared the hell out of me was when I seen they had these fucking restaurants that they go up in the air and you're like,
yeah, it's the Apple Tower. They have one that's literally in the middle of the Apple Tower. It's been there since like a very long time.
the Apple Tower. Yeah, humor hernia or yeah, I like that name. That's good. You think that's what he's doing? The Apple Tower, Pandora's Door, and then going back to China. Jeez, dude. It's like, I'm telling you, I'm going to get an external hard drive because these things are piling up. So many. Morbidly Obeast is an all-time dumb shit thing to say. I mean, it just is. This is the same guy that's giving everybody advice on a RICO lawsuit or whatever he thinks it is. He's obsessed with the he brings up if I gotta hear him say the anti-slap stuff one more time, I mean, it's enough already. Well, you know that there's gonna be an anti-slap hearing, and when they do it, I think he really thinks that somebody's gonna end up getting slapped. You know, I think that's what he really thinks. Somebody's gonna get slapped. Oh, Queen, somebody's gonna get. What do you think, Queen? Yeah, somebody's gonna get slapped. All right, B. Tim. Oh, good. There's gonna be a slapping of the slapperoo. It's like, good Lord, dude. What do you think, Queen? Yeah, definitely. B. Tim, you little bitch. Dude, you are tweaking. But you're not hurting anybody. Not yet.
I don't know if like Hong understands this is America. People could say what the fuck they want in America.
I think you're the one that has the problem with freedom of speech because you say whatever you want, but you say it wrong. And that should be illegal. It really should.
You are morbidly obese.
Your freedom of speech makes you look like an asshole. That's what that does. You sound like the chick on the Don't Smoke commercial that holds her throat box machine. Yeah, kind of. I also sound exactly like a other YouTube channel host thing. Da, da, da. Since when did they add the letter T to obese? I don't know. What's up, P&W? I have no idea. They never. I don't think they did.
I'm sure that will be on the next file. And beat Tim, shout out, was fat. Well, that's actually a statement of fact that you are morbidly obese.
Obese. Why is he helping his queen with funds for a countersuit? He's saying, I don't know, but I do know. I heard her say once that he donates a lot of money to her, so that's good. That's awesome. It's good to know. Yeah, but be in Florida. Great live with Justin and Tony. Dude, what did Tony call me? He said, "You're always on the list, sweetheart," or something super gay. Which there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying. I can't remember what he said. But yeah, the whole packet thing, I love that. I think they really believe that. I really think that they truly, truly believe that that people get packets. And people have no idea like what's gone on behind the scenes with Tony and I. Like I said, I've always supported the guy because that's what Seth wants. But that doesn't mean I always agree with him. I certainly don't. I don't know anybody in this world that I agree with 100% except there is one guy, but he's a movie character. And I'm not going to say who it is. I'm not even going to broach the subject. What? So there's this whole thing where people think, and I think the green team name came from Brittany's channel, because when people join her channel, they go welcome to the green team or something, because you turn green when you turn green when you join a channel. Okay, it's not rocket science, but basically everybody who runs in that orbit. One hit. That as well, which is kind of mocking as well. So I get that, but but there's this thought that like we get bullet points or for the week, like that me and Justin and the Mr. and Mrs. E and Auntie and Betty and whoever else, mob crew, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But they're under this thing that we're beholden to these packets that don't exist, or these talking points that don't exist. And then there was this list. I don't even know who. I don't even remember who he said made the list. Whatever of people that they trust. And and like Smiley, and by the way, and I hope she doesn't mind saying this, and I know that people were kind of upset about like what she said last night because she was fired up, but she apologized to me. And I appreciate that. Not like I guess. I mean, I don't know. Look, if YouTube has taught me anything, it's that I trust actually, if you rewind, I made a whole play out of it. I read the whole thing. Yeah, it is extremely hard to trust anybody on YouTube, and there's only a couple people that I do trust, and that has changed over the years because the audio keep cutting out. Nobody said anything about the audio cutting out. Now I'm all paranoid. Does the audio keep coming out? Oh no. No? All right. Whew. That scared me. Audio is good. Audio is bueno. Oh yeah, I trust Gary. I trust Chris. I trust Justin. I mean, I really do. And I trust him. There are others that I do trust that I just don't communicate with much, but it's a very minute amount of people. I don't even like messaging with people anymore. I hate it. You know, you just never know what people's intentions are. Everybody records everybody. Everybody shares. He's never slipped up with me ever one time, and I've shared things with him for some years. I've never even had to. I never had to question him. I think the one time that I'll just tell you that I had a serious problem with Justin, and he might remember this. And I was actually I was really pissed off, but he didn't betray me. It wasn't a betrayal. Was that I had a very public split with some other YouTube dude that I did shows with a lot, who turned out to be a complete sack of shit. And he said some really horrible things to me on the air, off the air, text me, harass me, blah, blah, blah. And I saw Justin did a show with them. Like they were on each other's panel, and I was like, what the? But we talked about it and got over it. I don't know. It's possible he, fell into a river or something. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. But I mean, that was the only issue. And I had thought that Justin was aware of what had happened. I'll see if I can. He's editing they're editing a book right now, so that's kind of a lot of work that they're doing, but I'll try. I could get Chris on. Him and I are supposed to do something. Josh, find your electrical tape in case I need to do that. I agree with that. Zoots and boots. I do agree. I agree that that is the case. And I also saw that T-Rev's hanging around again. T-Rev 757. Yeah, you know, like, I don't know what, I'm not sure what Julie was trying to accomplish. I mean, some people say it's to grow her channel. Some people say that, you know, she's ignorant to the fact. Even though I still thought, like, you know, I don't agree with what she said or what she's doing or anything like that. But I don't think that, like, she was out of pocket. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that she was rude or anything to, like, when she was up there. I didn't listen to the whole thing because I had other plans. I was going to try and get stung by a bunch of bees and then jump into a dumpster that was on fire. So I had things to do. But I don't know. I just didn't think that it was necessarily that big of a deal. And but I thought that people were probably pretty mean. And you know, I think I need my coffee. I mean, we're here. We've been here an hour. Do we keep going? What do we do? Do I go finish my coffee? Do I finish my coffee and keep going? Can I keep going? Could I? I could. Maybe I'll just go get my coffee and then I'll be right back. How's that? I'll be right back. I'll play a little interlude. Well, there we go. All right. We're back. think we are. Maybe not. What happened? What is it that happened? Why is my monitor going out? It should not. Ba, ba, bum, bum, bum. It's so touchy. It's so touchy. Come here, buddy. Come here. There we go. How's that? Talking to myself? Great. Total chaos. Absolute chaos. Still not working. Great. I guess I cannot have a monitor go out right now. You got a monitor that's out, folks. It's all right. We're going to improvise here. Hold on. All right, that worked, I think. Yeah, it did. Okay, he's back. I'm here. Cannot believe you. I can't believe you just hit the like. It's all right. So what were we talking about? T Rev. What's going on there? I've seen people talking about him, but is he back? Is the Revster back with his because I don't like that guy for a couple of reasons, but he was telling people that I ripped my grandma off once. Fuck does that mean? Oops, I cussed. I said the F word. Son of a bitch. He's beefing with Dolly. Great. Why? Really? Is it? Should I check his channel out? Should we go see? What's he got going on here? DoorDashing and criming. Rev Gang, what up? I'm okay, Rev Gang. What's this one here? Hold on. This looks interesting. All right, let's see here. Why are they? Yeah, why are they fighting? Oh, I don't know. Here, let's- oh my God, I can't even. What the hell kind of music is that? Do you think he is? Vinny Keys?
Hey, people be like, yo, where's Rev at? Working. You got to get up and work sometimes, you know? I've been grinding so hard. I work at like 3 shifts. I work, shit. I didn't sleep in 2 days. I woke and I worked about 4.5 shifts.
Why didn't he sleep? Why should you should sleep? You should definitely sleep, T-Rev.
Straight. You know what I mean? Got to do what we got to do. What's going on?
You can sleep even working that many shifts.
Time.
Nobody stays up for 2 days on their own. It just doesn't happen. T-Rev he was a creator, or he hosts a show. He was really into the Sebastian case. He's a clickbaiter. He makes shit up about, he faked phone calls, allegedly. I don't know. It just, and Michael's just losing his mind.
Welcome, man. Nice to see you. Coach Todd. What's going on, Tammy? Tammy in the building. Hold up. Instead of pray every single day, pray for change to the point that I think about coming with rap gang. That's a great what? Chasing echoes, silent stream. I said we light the way with hopes high beams. Hold up. Right.
I've never understood this phenomenon of people thinking that they're black when they're white. Like this isn't like a cultural thing where, like, you guys remember who White Boy Rick is? Like, White Boy Rick grew up in a black neighborhood. Eminem grew up in a black neighborhood. I mean, that's all they knew. I doubt that T-Rev grew up in a black neighborhood. This is sort of a put on.
Right here, y'all. Like, are y'all just gonna sit here? For real? Thank you, buddy. Dickhead. Excuse my language. I'm a damn angry driver, okay? I'm
Oh my God. Where did his teeth go?
in Nashville. Nice. We can go to Riley Strange spot right now. Good morning.
Why would you want to go there? We could go to Riley Strange. Why would you go there?
Good morning. What's up? Miss you guys too. What's up, Cassie? I seen a bunch of people commenting, like, I'm riding right, and I'm like seeing these YouTube comments come up like, where you been? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm good.
So what's he doing? He's door dashing?
I'm good, y'all. I appreciate it. What's going on,
I guess
John?
he'll
Nice
tell
to
us,
see you,
right?
my brother. Tammy, love you back, my friend. Nice to see you again, Coach Todd. Stephanie, nice to see you. Damn, they're gonna yell at me. Be real, what's going on? Be real, welcome. For real though, what do y'all think about that? I'm dead serious too. It's called Dashing Crime, but it's gonna have a twist to it. Like, I was just thinking, like, oh,
Dash and crime, but it's going to have a twist to it. So I'm going to door dash while I talk about crime. There's the twist. What do you need a twist for? What the hell's the twist? I mean, nobody else does that. Nobody else is door dashing while talking about crime. You don't need a twist on top of it.
hold up. I could do 2 things at once, right? But instead, we just put our wheels on the road and we travel.
Travel? Where?
Like, we get out here and fucking travel. Excuse my language. Damn, that's big as hell. Oh, snap. Appreciate you. Welcome, Marks. Nice to see you, Marks. I've been thinking about that Kohlberger case. There's a lot of shit going on in that case.
Like, and I don't even mean to be mean or, cast aspersions or anything, but I mean, there's something going on here. I don't want to say that it's, you know, but
And
there's something up here.
I don't know, man. I'm like afraid that,
Yes, I think there's somebody sleeping in the back.
you know, again, we don't want the wrong person to be locked up, but at the same time, like, we want the right. There is some weird things in that case. Boy, Bucky's back here. Took him out door dashing with me all night. Jack E, I appreciate you, my friend. I appreciate all of y'all who still support the channel. Y'all are real ones. Real. But as far as like where I've been, hold on, let me roll.
I knew there was a guy, there was a older guy that used to do this. I gotta find it was Matthew, I think, and he was part of the Summer Wells case, and he would talk about the case while he dashed. So, and I actually like that guy. I thought he was good. Does anybody remember him? I don't think he does much anymore, but he was legit.
Pull this window up so you can actually.
Yeah, so yeah, he had one of his friends call in, and then he said Brian Koberger called his show.
Actually here, as far as like where I've been and what I've been up to, is just working. You know, I started a job in 2 days. I became assistant manager, like within a few days, right? Like this, and then now, you know, I'm dashing and doing all different types of shit.
Assistant manager or what?
You know, I started a job in 2 days. I
You can become an assistant manager at DoorDash.
became assistant manager, like within a few days, right? Like this, and then now, you know, I'm dashing and doing all different types of shit. Literally had to go and deal with some child support shit to get. Well, actually, really, no, I did. Yeah, I'm good. I got my license back. I'm able to do a lot more. I got a lot more leeway. I need to. Hold up. Are you gonna keep driving like a damn turtle? Like, really? Are we a turtle? Turtle. Get out of my way. But anyways.
Is he still with that lady? That one lady?
Back to what I was saying. Smash that like button. He said, I figured you started.
Wait, is that his kid?
Saying. Smash that like button.
Oh,
He said,
God.
I figured you
Why is this kid in the back seat?
started. Yeah, nah. I started working in so didn't expect them to get like an assistant manager spot like that fast, to be honest with you. So what happened was I had to redo, like they had a big audit coming up and the freezer was screwed up. And I used to work freezers at, hold up one second. I used to work freezers at Farm Fresh, when I worked at Farm Fresh, ShopRite, so I know freezers. And I hooked it up. What are you doing, Bucky? You all right? You got your seatbelt on? Yeah. I hope so.
I mean, he's been passed out in the back seat for the last 7 minutes.
Let me over. Dang, there we go.
Now, I got to tell you this. I think that everybody should wear a seatbelt, but I think it's messed up that you get fined for not doing it. I don't think you should be forced as an adult to wear your seatbelt. That's just my opinion. I wear my seatbelt, but that's just, you know, I think it's a bit of an overreach. I mean, if you're not wearing your seatbelt and you get in a crash, really only have yourself to blame. At least that's what I think.
Good. All right. But yeah, this
I'm all for children having to wear seatbelts by law, no question about it. Just like an adult, like there was a law that, you know, kids had to wear helmets when they rode bikes. I think that at 18 you didn't have to anymore. But I thought that was, but I don't know.
You scared the hell out of me. I've looked through the damn camera and see you sitting up. I'm like, what the hell is he doing?
Why is he sitting in the middle?
You all right? You feel better?
Yeah.
Good. Boy said, I want to rest now. Hey, we don't rest. There's no rest for the wicked, right? Hold up. We got to go down here.
Why would you do this to your son?
Did y'all see the, hold on, I got a video, right, where I posted no BS, right? I'm driving. This was yesterday. I'm driving. And then I looked to...
It sounds like he did. It sounds like he did lose his license because of child support issues. And they'll yank your driver's license for sure. It's like one of the first things they take. Then they take your passport. I doubt he has one of those, but...
to my left, and I realized, in my head, damn, that's where Riley Strain bumped his head, right?
Oh my God.
And I'm like, thinking nothing of it. But then when I did a double take, I was like, damn, that's the spot on surveillance camera where he fell and hit his head. And I was like, dang, he really, he really banged his head. What's going on? Nice to see you. Nice to see you, Rain. How you doing? It's good to see you two together. Well, what'd you learn tonight, man? You ready to talk or you waking up?
They will take money. Yeah.
He said, I'm waking up, man. I'm hungry. You hungry?
What up, Trev?
Not really.
No? Okay. Well, tell me when you're hungry. We'll go get some food.
Well, that's convenient since you're dashing.
Did you? Yeah, I heard about the Kansas City 3K. So you know I keep a close eye. We'll go get some food. Did you? Yeah, I heard about the Kansas City 3K. So you know I keep a close eye on that. Like, I can't. Just because I ain't been live or talking crime don't mean I ain't obsessed. Yeah, I definitely seen the update. I seen Jordan Willis and some other clown ball. Right? And another fucking clown ball. Excuse my language, but smash that like button as you're coming on in. People like contemplating on what T-Rev's doing. I don't know. If you want to know what T-Rev's doing, then here it is.
We're
grinding, working 3 shifts,
attaboy.
Jobs.
Good
Unlike
for you.
some of these fucking dumb trolls on the internet. They don't know how to work. They know how to sit behind keyboards all day, right?
I mean, look, and I'm not like, I'm not one of those people that's like, you shouldn't cuss, but like, I mean, your son's in the car, he's young still. It's a bad it's just that's a bad example.
Right, and talk shit, but they don't know how to get out there and pull themselves out of their grandma's basement. And what are you doing?
He's got road rage too.
Now, dang, you drive like these trolls behind keyboards, you weirdo.
Why does he keep sniffing?
You see, like, right, and talk shit, but they don't know how to get out there and pull themselves out of their grandma's basement. And what are you doing? Now, dang, you drive like these trolls behind keyboards, you weirdo. You see this dummy? What the excuse me. In Idaho 4. I'm doing great. Yes, I'm doing great. Been kicking some ass. What we make before you went to sleep, buddy? What we make tonight? Or should I say this morning, really? Because we went out late.
100 something.
100 something? Right. And how long?
Maybe a few hours.
Like 3-4 hours, right?
Yeah.
Out here in Nashville is beautiful. The people, there's some assholes.
So what he's doing is he's having his kid run it.
Right? You got some people that are mean, and then you have some people who aren't. But hold on, let me read some of these comments real quick. Give me 1 second, y'all. Hold up. You son of a gun. I gotta hit a U-turn right here. You want to get back up front here after we
I mean, I just don't think he should be driving at all.
After Dad drops this off?
Yeah, I just had to switch my seat because that middle one's kind of...
Okay, buddy. Well, when Dad drops this off, you can move up here again.
All right.
You want something to drink or something after we drop this off?
Yeah, I'm thirsty.
You thirsty? All right, buddy. You doing okay? Yeah, I'm doing real good, though. Thank you for asking. You said, think of mentioning anything rude is disrespectful, especially as he is a dad spending time with his son. Think before you type. Hey, if you see negativity, smoke them. I don't even want to entertain the goofies. Like, I didn't see anything negative. Don't care if there is. I'm paying attention to the positive. Because you know what?
That's good.
The positive is what has me beating ass out here. People think that I done fell under T-Rev. T-Rev done fell off. Nah, T-Rev's doing what he always does. And that's bust his ass in whatever he's doing, whether it's framing, working at a... It don't matter. I could be working at a fucking Barbie shop and I'm gonna succeed in that bitch. Excuse my language. But
what?
That's just what it is. And I'm gonna succeed. Working at a... It don't matter. I could be working at a fucking Barbie shop.
Somebody tell me what a Barbie shop is? What the hell's a Barbie shop? Like where they sell Barbies? Like a toy store?
And I'm gonna succeed in that bitch.
He's gonna secede. Yeah.
Excuse my language, but that's just what it is. Don't matter. You put me somewhere, I'm gonna succeed. That's how I always been. Don't matter what
The fuck is a Barbie shop?
what it is. I love you back, my brother. You doing all right, Grandmaster? Thank you, Maria. I appreciate you.
Yeah, Janine, but there's no such thing as an actual Barbie shop, is there? Maybe there is, and I just didn't know about this. Oh, a Barbie shop, like a barbecue shop? Both of them are weird. Why not just say barbecue?
Hold up. Let me pay attention, because now I'm getting reckless. Come on, slowpoke. I can't do that. It won't let me. It won't let me. It won't let me. Don't you even dare. Don't you even dare behind me. I see you. You know that, right? Now, I know you can't hear me, but I can hear me. That's all that matters. You said 120 here, 21 likes. I'd say half are haters, and then you got real day ones in the building. Shout out to the day ones and the people who still support. Love you guys.
Shout out.
I don't care. Like, people be counting my numbers. And I heard Dolly said something about me. Fuck Dolly. He's a little punk. I'll slap the shit. I'll beat Dolly. I beat the brakes off of Dolly.
Here we go.
If I ever seen that dude. Tell him keep my name out his fucking mouth. How about that? If you got something to say it to me when you see me.
Well, I mean, how's he going to do that? You're in Nashville. I think he's in Virginia. I mean, you guys aren't even in the same state.
Don't be talking that dumbass shit on the internet, boy. Oh, beating women and shit. Somebody told me you were speaking on my name, though. And I done got plenty of messages in my inbox of you beating the shit out of women who wanted to come on my channel and expose you, and I didn't. But since you want to run your fucking mouth, let's get to it.
I mean, your son's in the back.
Fuck Dolly. Dolly can eat a fat dick. I don't fuck with no Dolly vision. I don't care. I'm speaking my mind. I don't care what people say. Fuck Dolly vision and everybody else who's got a problem with the Rev gang. Every single one of y'all can eat a fatty. How about that? How's that sound? Does that sound good?
Not really.
Throw his corpse up in that coffin. Boy, I better watch my mouth around my son. Now you should hear him when he's playing the game. He ain't that bad though, actually. You actually do really good. So, you know, compared to how I was,
he has no interest in talking to him.
Nowhere near like I was when I was your age, bud. Nothing. And I'm glad you're not. Because you know what? You're very intelligent. We just got to get you rolling on, we need to get, I found somebody at work that I was talking to, right? And they're taking classes for coding, but they're doing it online. I don't know. He gave me a couple courses that you could take to practice. I don't know if you would want to do that, but, and again, we got to go practice to get your license. How are you going to, how are you going to be able to do anything? We need to bring the book or watch the YouTube videos on the quizzes so I can quiz you and you can get this down pat. But not only that, you need to learn how to parallel park and all of that and all of that. But yo, I don't care. Fuck them. I don't care who's what. Keep unsubscribing. I don't want no clowns on my fucking channel. If you unsubscribe, you're more than likely a fucking clown. See you later. Smoke 'em, mods. You know what time it is. People like, Rev, you worked up. No, I'm not worked up. I'm just like this to all my haters. You got my name in your mouth, I'm gonna say fuck you. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm like, where's that OT Rev at? The OT Rev is still here for the people that love me. But if you talking shit on my name, say it to my fucking face like a man. How about that? Say it to my face like a fucking man instead of behind your fucking keyboard thinking you're some type of gangster, bro. Straight up. Fuck a Dolly Vision and all these goofy ass, weird ass, true crime, wanna be out here bending over for money ass motherfuckers. Dolly Vision copied everything I did all the way down to tags, etc. If it wasn't for me and JLR, Dolly Vision wouldn't even have hit shit. He had to steal me and JLR's tags. What a goofball, right? I got proof of that too, by the way. That was way back when. Dolly was so jealous, that boy was copying my tags like a little bitch. How about that? Fuck a Dolly Vision, boy. See me when you see me and say something to me instead of running your mouth again behind that damn keyboard. Okay. Can't go in that way? Bet. Got you. I'm just sick of these keyboard gangsters, man. So I stay my ass right up off the internet because you know what? I got a lot to say to these goofies, and I'm not about to just keep giving them that. But at the same time, I did want to say that. Fuck Dolly. The Vision.
Yeah, copying. I think he means. I think he's talking about hashtags, but I don't. I really don't understand the son being in the back and involving him, the innocent boy, in this. I won't say one bad word about the kid, but damn, I feel bad for him. It's just like, it's weird.
And everybody in Dolly Vision. How about that? You fuck with Dolly, fuck you too. Unsubscribe, see you later. That dude's a fucking clown. You better keep my name out your mouth, boy. Speaking on me, boy. Who's this dude speaking? Somebody sent me a clip. I just heard it like last night, right? They sent me a clip. I turned it on. I'm like, who's Dolly Vision? Like 757? I'll crack the shit out of that boy. All this shit, you pedophile ass brother and all types of shit. Boy, you better keep my name out your motherfucking mouth, boy. I knock them teeth right at the fuck out. Allegedly. And any man who's got my name in their mouth, say that shit to my face. Cause I already done seen you little punk bitches pulling up out in Gallatin.
How about I'm not even gonna mock you right here. But if you just happen to catch this, like leave your son out of it. Just take him. If I were you, I would delete this whole thing. I mean, but I don't know. I would just leave him out of it.
Following me around, but ain't got the balls to do shit. You ain't got the balls to do shit. You got the balls to look me in the face and walk away like a little girl. Half these people following, like people be following me around out there. It's weird. It is weird. Like people literally do follow me around. Doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. Like what's your obsession with me? If you got a fucking problem, hit me up. We can get to that. Like, stop with the goofy shit, man. I can't stand these trolls, but hey.
I have no idea why he's so upset.
Keep coming. Where's T-Rev? Is T-Rev going live? Boy, I got I'm about to make a whole nother channel from the ground up and come back and overlap every single one of these goofballs. Fuck this channel. I don't give a shit about this channel. How about that? I will, though. I'm about to make another one. Shit. People be like, man, your mouth, you're this. Man, I'm a grown ass man.
It feels like there's some sort of maybe paranoia here, or I mean, look, you can form your own opinion of what you think is wrong with him. I mean, there's something not right. This isn't normal.
I want to when I want to. Ain't nobody telling me shit. Are you out here working for me? You moving my legs? Are you? Nah. Okay then. You don't control my chat neither. How about that? All right, so I gotta go back this way. But I had to say that though. I don't care, man.
No, I mean, honestly, I think my biggest problem with this, and I didn't even know that it was his kid laying back there until, but if he has really been up for 2 days like he says he has, regardless of if he's on anything, being up for 2 days and driving a car is not a good idea. I mean, you look at it, he's on his phone. And he seems to be missing some teeth. Yes, that too.
Oh, that's the type of time I'm on. But anyways, we're about to be Dash. Look, I'm making a channel, a different channel, right? Not that I'm gonna delete this channel, but I'm gonna make a channel called Dash and Crime, and it's gonna be traveling across the nation.
Well, and the problem with it is that I would say that I wouldn't care if it was just him, but the problem is there are other people on the road. So it's a major problem. It really is. This isn't some Karen thing or whatever. I mean, there are you're putting people's lives at risk. Why do you think like drinking and driving is such a big deal? People that drink and drive are complete selfish assholes, and it's a terrible thing to do. I get that people make mistakes, but it's a really bad thing to do. And just drinking and driving is wrong. Driving under the influence of anything, not enough sleep, not enough, whatever. I don't know. I mean, but he's even got he's got his son in the car. The most precious cargo that you could have. I get it. He's a big 16-year-old kid, but he's a kid. He's 16. I mean, it does feel like child endangerment.
You hear me? Traveling across the nation, pulling up to these spots instead of sitting behind fucking keyboards all day.
Is that right, Trevor?
You know, because anybody can do that. You already seen, I ran that shit. So much that Dolly Vision had to steal my tags like a little girl.
I mean, hashtags.
Boy was using me and JLR's name for clout. Imagine that. Imagine when you're so jealous that you got to use JLR and T-Rev for clout. And then throw him under the bus like, yeah, that guy's a piece of shit. You know what I mean? I'll ride his wave while he has a little wave. But other than that, when he's down, I'm going to kick him. Fuck you. That's what you think. You think I'm down. You think I'm down. I'm far from down, boy. Hold up. Pull right up to here. It's going to be right there. Let me show you how this is done, though.
This is unbelievable.
But, man, Brian Koberger. And hold up. I'm going to read chat in a second. Just give me a second. Brian
this
Koberger.
Is unbelievable.
I don't know. That's a weird-ass case right now. I don't even know what to think about that. I'm actually scared of the trial. You know what I mean? I'm scared of the trial. When you starting that, bro? I'm starting that real soon. We can start it right now. I need to actually make it when I get home. But I've been thinking about it for days, and I'm finally...
I have a family member who... So his mannerisms and the way he's talking and the way he's communicating with his son and his son not really communicating back... It reminds me of a very somebody that I grew up with, a cousin, and they're really reminding me of each other in a lot of ways. Just the mannerisms and the talk and yes, my cousin does partake in drugs.
Like set on it to where it's like, okay, we're gonna do Dash and Crime, where we travel and we go to different areas, one, and dash, but also spots where we can stop by. It could be shit like for instance, I could be in Idaho, in Moscow, out there dashing. And next thing you know, okay, now I'm over here, I'm gonna stop by the house or where the house used to be. That's the type of shit that we're gonna do. That's the type of shit we're gonna do. And pull up on, if something had just happened and I'm near it, I'll pull up on it. You know? I'll pull up on it. What's going on, Leisure? Nice to see you, sis. Mama D, Michaela, my babe, I seen you in there. Who else we got in here? Make sure you smash that like button. And yeah, I had to come on and let you guys know I'm okay. I've been seeing a lot of messages. And then I happened to see some clips be sent to me of somebody with their name in my mouth. And I'm like, damn, like homie wasn't saying that when he was stealing my tags, because he was jealous of numbers I was getting. And it wasn't, see, for me, it wasn't even a numbers thing. I don't, like, what? We don't even, wasn't even looking. Like, of course, who doesn't look at their analytics, right? Right?
Yeah, I mean, the whole son thing just makes everything worse. How old, does anybody know how old he is? Because, I mean, he's missing a good amount of teeth for his age. I'm not saying that in a mean way. It's just, he can't be more than, what, 35?
But at the same time, we did this shit from the ground up. I ain't have to steal.
No, I mean, I'm talking about Trev. And I think he did mention his boy was 16.
Old Shally Vision's name. And the homie's like wilding out with my name in his mouth. Like, bro, you wouldn't say none of that to me. To my face. You just wouldn't. You just wouldn't. Because the difference between me and you is I'm a fucking man. I get up off my ass and go work. Look who's got custody of their kids and shit.
I mean, dude. I don't want to say, like, you shouldn't have custody of your kids, but if that was my son in the backseat and I saw this, I mean, there would be an emergency filing right away. Immediately would be going to the courthouse and filing. Immediately.
Look who's turned their life around.
And it would be ugly. Like, I would be furious. Furious.
Why people are think that they're kicking me while I'm down, right? But in reality, I'm actually doing really good. I'm doing better than I was in the last the last 5 years. Come on now. Seriously, I'm doing better than I've ever done. And I'm just not stopping. Like right now, I'm in complete grind mode. I need to go over here. Hold on, let me tell him. Excuse me, sir. I gotta deliver a DoorDash over there. Okay, hold on. Yes, sir.
So if you want to just,
yes, sir.
Just park right there.
Yes, sir.
Or if you want to just pull up on the side over there and then walk it in.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Thank you. I appreciate you, boss. I'll do what you said over here.
Right, thank you.
No problem. Shout out to that dude and all the nice people, you know? All the nice people out here. Hold up. I'm gonna tell him. Hey, he said I could park right here. And I got a dash for somebody.
Yeah, park on the left side there.
Gotcha.
I mean,
bro.
If I was a cop and like I pulled him over for, say, he was swerving or something, and I saw his eyes like that,
Park on the left side there. Bet. I got you. Hold up. Let me turn this bad boy around real quick. There's only what, 194 in here? Nobody loves me. Right? Nah, I'm just kidding. I've seen all your guys' messages, and it's like, it sucks that I haven't been live, but at the same time, I didn't need to be live right now. Because I'm not fitting the... I mean, I'm going to be live, of course, but it's time to do something a little bit. We need to raise the bar a little bit. I'm tired of sitting at home being live. Like, it's time to get out there and smash them feet on the floor, on the concrete. Oops. You know, it's time to put them feet on the concrete and travel.
No, it's time to put your hands on the steering wheel and drive.
Yeah. Hold up, let me see this real quick. Hold up. Wait a minute. All right, Buck. I'll be right back. I'll be right back, and then we'll go get a drink, all right? Huh? You want to go up to the front? Yeah, come and talk to the people. To the Rev Gang family. You know? You know what I mean, fam? I think I see. What you think about it? About what happened? Oh, no, nothing. I need you to, so when I just want to know, how serious are you about getting your license? Or permit, obviously, you have to have your permit first. But what what bothers you or makes you nervous when you think about it?
Dude, the other day, I ordered Taco Bell, like it's like the new, it's like got that like green salsa stuff, and it was kind of good, but I specifically asked for mild sauce, and because I always tip the dasher, and so when I ordered it, I sent him a message, and I was like, "Can you make sure that there's sauce in the bag, because that's really my favorite part of Taco Bell. Like otherwise, it's just like eating shit, you know." And so I asked him, "Hey, could you check, please?" And he says, "Do you want me to open the bag?" But I didn't see the message. And then he messaged again and said, "They assured me that it's in there." He's like, "I didn't open the bag because I didn't hear back from you in time. I already left." And he said, "But they assured me it was in there." Food gets there. There's no sauce.
Nothing really. Nothing? Huh. What's going on? Hold on. Let me catch up. Courtney, shout out to Courtney in the building. I see you, Courtney. Your girlie saying 5 a.m. Guess what? What's up? Good? Oh, this way? This way? Okay. Yeah, I'm going this way, boss. Hold up. Let me pause this real quick, too. I didn't even see. My man said stop. Hold up 1 second. Let me go to here because I finished that. Good. Thank you, bud.
Yeah, the food bags are supposed to be sealed. Yeah. Though it was they have this they actually have this thing. Let me see here. I'll tell you what it is. It's actually kind of, I'm not going to say it's healthy. Like I can't imagine anything from Taco Bell being healthy in the slightest, but they do have the Cantina chicken stuff is kind of decent.
Okay, good. Got it. Chick-fil-A? Hold on, I might have to pause this. Let me pause this real quick before we go and get you a drink. Shout out to the 197 in the building. I'm good. You know what? But I don't care. I'm gonna say what I say. If people don't like it, fuck it. Unsubscribe. Cause I'm not about to tone down shit for nobody. I'm not toning shit down for anyone. If you don't like me, fuck you. It's as simple as that. I don't need nobody. I don't need you. You ain't paying my fucking bills.
That's right. Good for
So
you.
I don't care. You got some dumbass shit to say to me about it. And I see people in here that be doing that shit, talking shit in other chat rooms and think people don't see it and then come and act goofy in front of my face like I haven't seen it. Like, the internet's goofy. I'd rather work 20 hours a fucking day than deal with a bunch of backstabbing fake ass motherfuckers. And that's my personal opinion. Not saying every one of you is that, because I know the real ones from the fucking ones that don't, you know, that spread that fake ass hatred on me. And speaking about it, Smoke, remember the allegations from Smoke will go to somebody named Hickerbilly's channel and go to when I was live on there. And
yeah, we're gonna hop right over to Hickerbilly.
Smoke was in the name Hickerbilly's Smoke. Remember the allegations from Smoke will go to somebody named Hickerbilly's channel.
Let me write that down. Hold on. That way I can go over there because I want to do my due diligence. Hold on. Where's my glasses at? Here we go. All right. Hicker. I wonder how it's spelled. All right. Here we go. All right. H. Hicker. Billy. All right. We'll check that out. I'll be right there.
Channel and go to when I was live on there, and Smoke was in the comments and admitted to him making up that whole entire shit. But people wanted to run and drag that. Boy, I cannot wait to sue the shit out of Gay for Justice. Boy, every single one of them boys that push that weak ass agenda. Imagine trying to fuck up somebody's manlyhood, right? That you're so jealous of that I'm about to loop back around and spank that ass though.
What?
Meaning, they don't even know yet. It just
none of us do.
You know how I do. You keep my eyes on the road.
Gay for Justice. Why is it Gay for Justice? Yeah, the pupils unsubscribed might be that might be the comment of the night.
You know how I do though.
Oh, we know, baby.
Woo! Hold up. Can we get a little bit of I can't go over there. 1 second. Let's run it back, man.
I think she is female. I don't understand the Gay for Justice reference, but I don't know how that it's not really. I mean, if he's using that as an insult, then it's dumb.
Cause this is what I do it for. Hold over here.
Jade said I looked like a chomo earlier, so I don't care what anybody says about her.
Hold on. Move. All right. Okay, here we go. You ready? Why do you keep stopping? Yeah, hold up.
Is he gonna rap? That's what I've been waiting for.
Come on. Really? Like, what are we doing?
No, he should not. He should absolutely not be driving Star.
Wow, it pissed me off. Now it's playable. Oh, okay. That's how we're doing today. I love you too. You know? Weird. Ain't it? You see that? Or am I tripping?
Come on. Dude, please let him rap. Is he gonna rap? Does anybody know if he's gonna rap? Please let him rap. I need him to rap.
Am I tripping? Ooh. It's acting stupid. Hold up.
Oh, he's getting into it. He's getting into that T Rev.
Let me fix that. And we need to go down here. I'm about to let me find
He
the
can't help it. It's just, it's inside of him. Mom's spaghetti, knees weak, arms are heavy. Let's do it.
nearest.
I can
Find the
feel
nearest
a
spot.
rap.
I just gotta pull over. I don't like being on my phone and driving. That's not.
Please
I just
rap.
never liked it.
Please.
You sure? Okay, cool, awesome. Thank you. Thank you. She's like, what? What the? Why is he yelling at the window?
Where does lateral sizer?
What's going on? Charles Reeves, Jam Master, Pineapple. What's going on?
That's a hard one to lose
DJ
at
just
that age.
retype it. Do you any delivery app? Yeah, I use a bunch. And then hold up, I see the comments now though. Hold up. I see the comments. Give me a second. I see them. Yes, allow. Thank you. Gypsy. What's going on, Gypsy? Hey to all my homies. I see it. Shout out to y'all coming in though. What stories? What is everybody following right now? Like true crime wise? Because to be honest with you, I'm still like,
come on, just rap.
I'm stuck on Idaho 4 and just everything that, you know.
Come on.
Talking about.
He's gonna rap. He's going to rap. We got a little bit of time left.
I don't know. It's just that whole situation is just weird.
I'm gonna speed it
The
up.
roommates, the way shit happened, the 9 phone calls. It's just like, damn, was there really someone else involved?
And when he starts rapping, if he does, then I will take it off of.
Then were those folks walking across the Banfield? You know, do they know something? Who are they? Allegedly, I'm not saying they do, but it just makes me ask more questions like that. And if it's gonna make me ask more questions like that, then it's probably gonna make a detective think like that, right?
Yeah, because you think like a detective. I mean, that's the obvious.
Shout out to Trev. Hey, man, I'm not perfect by any means, Grandmaster, but one thing.
Join the club.
I do love is my kids.
I done a couple downers. I did a couple uppers.
Always have. I already told y'all I've told the whole entire world. I could never celebrate any of my W's on YouTube. You know why? Because my kids weren't around. Because I couldn't.
My W's? Why wouldn't you just say wins? Because they have, like, I never understood that. I can't, W's and wins have the same amount of syllables. I had a manager when I worked at Foot Locker when I was younger, like way younger, like way younger. And I had the guy that worked with, there was another guy that worked there. His name was Jay, and I was Josh, still am. And he's one time he mistakenly called me Jay, but for some reason he didn't want to admit that he got my name wrong. And he's like, I'm going to call you Jay to save some time. And then I said, how does that save time when it's the same amount of syllables? Jay and Josh is exactly the same thing from a time standpoint. I told my manager that, and then I was put on stocking duty. He pulled me off the floor and said I needed to go stock the shoes in the back.
I didn't have that peace of mind. So like people think that it would probably mean a lot to other people, but for me, it meant a lot, but it didn't mean as much as it should have because
Jay, Josh. I don't think so. Maybe.
Of my children. You know? So, you know, it's a big difference. Oh, I gotta make this. I got that. See you later. Oh man. Why is this doing this, Buck? We gotta pull over for 1 second. Give me 1 second. Hold up. Let's do this. Boom, boom.
Is it rap time?
Somebody told me that. Am I tripping though? I don't care. Like, watch your mouse around here, cat. My son knows right from wrong. He don't need me.
Wait, what did he just say? I gotta hear that in regular time. My son knows right from wrong. He doesn't need me.
Somebody told me that. Am I tripping though? I don't care. Like, watch your mouse around here, cat. My son knows right from wrong. He don't need me. He's 16 years old.
So
My boy, he knows right from wrong. He knows what words to say, what not to say. He's respectful. A very respectful boy. He's shit.
Is there any mods is there a mod in the chat? I don't know if there is. Give me a second here. Hold on. Hold on. Is there a mod in the chat? Mod in the chat. Okay, there it is. Yeah. I think I think Michael can go. I think he's crashed out. He's just getting weirder by the second. Yeah, he's just. We'll send him back to the other dimension. He's just, I don't know. He's kind of annoying me. He's just worn out his welcome. All right, here. Sorry. I'm sorry. He was tripping, dude. Yeah, I know. It's been over 2 hours.
He's more respectful than I was when I was his age.
I'm sure that's tough to do.
Hold up, let me get out their way. Go ahead.
What's up, Jones?
Y'all can go. That lady's look like she's going to work. I'm not about to hold her up. Even though I'm working, I'm just on my own time. I'm my own boss. I choose my own hours. I don't gotta, I don't gotta answer to nobody. But hold up. Go ahead. Go ahead. Come on. Y'all go ahead. It just, everybody wants to come when I'm on the move, huh? But we might go over to the bridge real quick. Hold up. I gotta check it out. We're gonna float through there. Hold up.
He's gonna rap.
Boom. I don't care anymore, man. I just don't. I care about the Rev Gang family. That's what I care about. I care about
Rev Gang family.
About the people that I built real bonds with. Those are the people that I care about.
Will you just rap for God's sakes?
You know what I'm saying? Like, just sit on the fence and talk crazy back. Like, whatever. Y'all do your thing. Keep unsubscribing. I love it. To be honest with you.
You love when people unsubscribe. Yeah, that's one of my favorite parts of YouTube too. I love when people unsubscribe. It's one of my favorites. I love it.
Like, people think that hurts your like pride or something, and that the world means numbers and YouTube numbers and shit. Like, if the world was meaning YouTube numbers, we'd be in a, and it kind of does to a lot of people. We're in a world of trouble. People judge you off of your numbers out here. If you ain't getting numbers and pulling shit, you fell off and you're this, that, and the third. Right? He fell off, he's on drugs, he's on this, that, and the third. He's While they're doing all that, I'm over here busting ass, working 3 different jobs. And then multi-apping, so it's really, I mean, if you added all those up, it's a bunch of shit. What, Instacart, Uber Eats, people be like, you can't make money doing, you can't make money door dashing. You know how many people said that? You can't make money door dashing? And I'm laughing at them like, damn, in 3 hours, I'm pulling 150 to 200. Like, what are you talking about? You can't make money door dashing, bro. If I can make 1,000 a week door dashing, then you should be able to too. Like, what are we talking about? But yeah, I was finally able to get my license back. Thank God, How can I do anything, or any adult? And I'm speaking to all the folks in here. Maybe you had your license taken away at one point, and you know what it feels like to not have a license, but it's like, damn, so you want this, but yet you want to strip my license from me for that? Like, I don't have...
Child support is pretty standard when people get their license taken away. Some people even go to jail for it.
No traffic tickets, nothing. I've been pulled one time in my whole entire life. Like, with me behind the wheel. You know what I mean? Damn, my armpits are itchy.
Oh my God. Yeah, pay your child support. That's exactly, dude. I've told this. I think I've told this story before. But when we were settling on child support, when I only had half custody, I was awfully young, and I had a job, but I didn't think that I could. I didn't think that I could afford the amount that was being asked, especially since I had them half the time. And anyway, the decision took like a year. And so it was like all paused, but we had like an agreement while that was happening. And I lost, and I ended up owing like 13 grand for a year. It was nuts. $13,000 I owed. And it was some lean years, I'll tell you that right now. But I paid every single dime of it, every penny, and I pretty quickly too, but because because it was what was ordered of me. You know, I mean, that was what it was. I don't know. I don't know if it was from interest or not. I really can't remember. I just remember paying it and getting it paid, and it was good. I mean, it's just what you have to do, man. Like I thought that they were overcharging me because I had half custody of my kids. That's why that was my issue. It wasn't that I didn't have anything to do with my children.
Shout out to y'all, man. We on the road right now. Got my son Bucky over here. I call him Bucky. I don't know why. We got to change your name to Bucky. Austin Bucky Jr. Austin Trevor. Hold on, Austin Trevor.
They'll take it. Yeah, it never got. I mean, I got it taken care of, you know. But it was a lot. Jr. Would you say you're 60? My ex owed $67,000. I know this. The lady that told when I was talking to one of the ladies there, she was like, "There's people that owe like $150, $200,000 in child support."
We're going to change it right now. You ready? We're gonna go put the paperwork through. I'm only messing with you, but he's like, "What? You're gonna change my? Hold on. Let me see these comments. What's going on? Hey, 11 Summer. Nice to see you, my friend.
Is he gonna rap?
Nice to see all of you. Hold on. Let me greet everybody. Sweet Leaf. Nice to see you, Sweet Leaf. Girl in the Shadows. Nice to see you. You're all over the place. Remind me of. I'm always all over the place though. Like that's always been me. Have you watched a live where I'm all over the place? That's just my personality. Is an all over the place type person. All over the world. All over in conversations. All over the beat. All over the studio. Hold up. Let me put this in now. All right.
Yeah, you know, I'll tell you how I paid my child support. I worked extra because I didn't want that hanging over my head, and I was so young when it happened. I just did not want that to like haunt me because I had heard so many like horror stories about. So I was like, this is what I got to do, and it's just what you had to do, you know?
Hold up, where's it bringing us to? Come on, y'all little lame as hell for that. Directions. I'm gonna put that clips up in that coffee. Yeah. Smashing the panel up. What you mean panel up, bro? Type shit? Word? I don't care, bro. Like, people... I want the OT rev back, but yet I want to go over here and be a fake fuck. And then when he calls me fake fuck, I want the OT rev back. Bitch, you better go eat a bag of dicks. I don't want to hear none of that shit. I got zero respect for that. Think I'm gonna sit around and yes ma'am a bunch of fucking trading ass, backstabbing ass motherfuckers? Hell no. You don't think I know what time it is? Like, why you think I've been taking a large break off of YouTube multiple times? But this time, like,
Well, eventually I had ended up with full custody of my kids, and I didn't have to pay child support anymore. But I'll tell you this: it cost me more having custody of my kids than child support did. That's not the point.
I could be on, but I choose to work instead. Like, when I do true crime, I count that as work. That's really passion and love. For instance, you know, the Riley Strain incident the other day, I'm riding on that bridge and I look over and I'm like, damn, this is where Riley Strain hit his head at.
You already said that.
And it was surreal because I didn't even know I was there, right? I'm sitting at a red light, riding up slow. We pulled, you know, or I say we, I was actually by myself. So I pulled over to the side, driving. I actually got I got a little clip of it.
I always wonder though, like the dads that don't pay child support, I don't know, how do they expect their children to be taken care of? I mean, they just expect the mother to figure it out, of course, right? That's what happens. Just figure it out, mom.
But
or grandpa, grandma, whoever, uncle.
Damn, I didn't know it was it until I looked over and literally seen everything. I was like, damn, man, the fact that.
And by the way, I don't know if this is true or not, but I mean, you can get your license back if you make a couple on-time payments, from what I understand. You don't have to pay the whole thing off, but as long as you're like making good faith efforts.
He was right here and boom, boom, boom. It's surreal to me. And that's why I want to do. That's why I want to travel and do these, not, like I said, dash and crime.
Right,
obviously,
Kelly,
dash. And you know what? And one more thing, the nonprofit, I'm actually going to start giving back 50% of everything this channel makes, right? Everything that this channel makes is.
Oh, we got a Gray Hughes.
50% going into my nonprofit to give back to people. I bet you punk ass motherfuckers like Dolly Vision would never do that. I bet my left nut on that. That boy would twerk for fucking money on the internet. Boy, you better get out here and make some money and stop begging these people for money, bro. All of y'all grifting ass goofballs. And if you don't like it, find your way out. It's all right. You grifting ass goofballs disturb me. You know why? Because half of them I thought were friends for a minute. And then once I have found out they're not and seen how traitorous they are, they would suck a Sam Saucy for some money, bro. Like, that means knees and literally polish one off. Excuse my language. How about that? But they would polish one off to get the needs of anything they could get their hands on. Oh, you got $100,000? Oh, man. Keep on, you know, fuck these weirdos. You weird ass, grifting, goofy, wannabe true crime. You don't even like true crime, bitch. You don't even care about the victims. You won't give back shit to none of them. In fact, you probably use it on all of everything.
Happy Raptor. Thank you. Well, I appreciate that. You know, it's crazy because now that my kids are grown and out of the house, you know, and Peyton's married, and then Ronell's 20 now with a girlfriend that he's been with for a couple of years, and they're in college, and I miss it, man. I miss having young kids around the house, and I mean, there's some good things, you know, about it, and then but I was, you know, that was my life, and although I did get a phone call today from my youngest son asking me how to put gas into his car because he took the pump off too early before hitting the button. Like, he put in, it was like a whole ordeal. He was like having a meltdown.
But I can show you thousands of dollars that I give back, bitch. So you could never talk about me. Speak on my name, speak correctly.
So that was a good 20-minute conversation.
Yeah, speak on my name, speak correctly. Don't come off with made up ass stories and shit.
But you know what? I enjoyed it. I swear to God, I enjoyed it. It was very nice that he called me. It was beautiful.
The only thing you can say about T-Rev is he owes child support. And, you know, now.
Well, Mohawk Mom, I don't, you know, the thing is, I don't think that grandchildren are that far away. I mean, I'm sure that Peyton and his wife will probably want to have children here pretty soon. And I'll be like a 40-year-old grandpa.
Oh, he has custody of his son, and then he's fighting for custody of his daughter right now. Oh my God, he's such a bad man.
Which is awesome, I guess. I mean, it really is.
He's a bad guy. That guy, Trev, is such a bad guy. You know? He's such a bad character. Super bad guy. All these little goofy ass
Will you just rap?
YouTubers with their name in my mouth. Fuck y'all. J for Justice, a whack ass bitch.
Oh.
Kluminati, you're a fucking goofy. Talk about pulling up at my house. I dare one of you goofy motherfuckers to pull up at my house or even come in my lane and speak to me when I'm in public. I don't fuck with none of y'all, but if you fuck with me, you're gonna find the fuck out who you fucked with. I promise you.
Oh, wow. He's losing it now. Wow. I gotta hear this in regular. Yeah, and then Peyton actually called me today, and he was like, "Dad, I'm sick." It's like, poor guy. And honestly, I was thinking in my mind, I was like, "Oh, poor guy." That's really what I thought. But then if I say that, he's like, "Shut up."
Kluminati, you're a fucking goof. Justice, a whack ass YouTubers with their name in my mouth. Fuck y'all. J for Justice, a whack ass bitch.
They have a condo. Yeah.
Kluminati, you're a fucking goofy. Talk about pulling up at my house. I dare one of you goofy motherfuckers to pull up at my house or even come in my lane and speak to me when I'm in public. I don't fuck with none of y'all, but if you fuck with me, you're gonna find the fuck out who you fucked with. I promise you that.
Listen to that. Look at that rage. I mean, that's rage. This guy's name's Trev757. He was a true crime content guy. Hosted a call-in show. He did like the 7-hour lives and stuff.
I put that on everything I fucking love. Make threats like you're gonna pull up at my crib and do all this other shit. Watch what that gets you.
Simmer down.
All of them goofy ass motherfuckers. Every single one of them. All are whack. Got something to say on the internet all the time. Bitch, say that shit to my face. Or shut the fuck up. How about that? Excuse my language, boy, but you know what?
Clue would beat the shit out of him. She really would. I would assume that she has incredible upper body strength and would just fling him from what? Clue would beat the absolute piss out of him.
I don't care.
She would lift him up off the ground. Oh my God.
I'm gonna speak how I speak.
How dare you?
I'm gonna speak how I speak. I'm speaking my mind right now because I've seen a lot of shit lately. I ignored a lot of shit and skipped over a lot of stuff. And I know people, oh, drama and blah, blah, blah. You know what? Fuck them. You got to stand up tall to this goofy ass people and say, fuck J for Justice, fuck Dolly Vision, fuck Griffney. You know what I mean? Fuck Griffney, allegedly with Griffney. Fuck all them goofy motherfuckers. They would all polish a penis off for some money. Allegedly. And I said,
what?
Penis. Oh, okay. What are they gonna do? Delete this channel? Go ahead. I'll make a whole nother channel and lap your ass up. Bet me. I probably got a channel, a no-face channel that's bigger than all of their channels. You never know. You never know. Trev might actually have a fucking no-face channel, and it might be bigger than all of theirs, but you just would never know. I'm just saying, it's unfiltered, bro. I'm done with these weirdos. I've been saying it. They'd be like, Rev, you've been stuck on this shit for months.
He probably left these up because he wants the ad revenue, the $20 that he gets or whatever.
Rev is good.
He says he's going to donate half of it, Gray Hughes style. Well, you guys got a super chat. If you don't super chat, then I'm not donating shit.
I just, like, y'all were talking all that shit when I was with my kids, but where you at now? None of y'all motherfuckers ain't nowhere to be found. When you could tear me down and backstab me from behind when I was focusing on my kids and locked in on getting shit right with my kids, you dumbass motherfuckers were running your mouth. Where you?
I don't think anybody had been talking about him, though. I mean, I don't think so.
You at now? Because I'm right here.
Hi, Cherry and Max. Good to see you.
I had to stop him from pulling up over there because he was going to go by somebody's house. I dare that motherfucker come by my house. I'll lay that boy the fuck out. Come out. I invite you to come over. We can get it in the backyard live on YouTube. Boy, scared. I dare you. Don't ever threaten that. Don't ever threaten to pull up where I live at. And if you do, you better come for real. Straight up.
Is he really not going to rap?
Talk about pulling up where I got my son. Find out what the fuck that gets you. Dudes think they're bullies and shit. Well, I actually beat motherfuckers up like them all my life, taking up for people in school. Because these people got these strong personalities and they think that they can intimidate and bully everybody. Like, y'all ain't nobody. None of y'all would say shit to me in real life to my face. None of y'all. Now, none of y'all would. And if you would, then whatever, we get it in. And I mean men, I don't hit women. All the women, that's common, like for some women, to gossip like that. You know? But people like, T-Rev, you ain't been going live lately. Who wants to go live with a bunch of fucking fake people around? Not me. Not saying that everybody here is, because not everybody is. You know, not everybody in the rap gang who's a member of the rap gang who's been supporting is on some fake shit like that. But I noticed a lot of people are on some fake shit and they bullshit chats popping off constantly.
Does he want to fight? Like, he wants to fight. Does he want to fight women? Is that what he wants to do? I mean, it'd probably be a much more even match. But, like, I hate fighting, like fist fighting. It's like the worst. I've done it before. I absolutely hate it. But, yeah, I mean, anytime that I've ever like gotten in a fight, it usually starts off with like some punches being thrown, but like I was a 2-time state qualifier for wrestling, so I go right to that. I'm just like, I'm putting you down on the ground as fast as I can.
And I don't watch them. I just get it sent.
If you've ever punched somebody in the head, it's a terrible feeling. It hurts really bad
to me, and I laugh. I'm like, damn, they got all this shit to say. You know, I'm over here focused on my son, and y'all over here with my name in your mouth still. How many months later? I challenge all of them dudes. I'll pick the case for you. I bet you won't pull 500 viewers. I'll give you the case name. I'll leave an LID. I bet you won't.
Yeah, his child is sitting right next to him, which is one of the craziest parts about it.
You want to know why? Because you ride off Sebastian just to get a fucking check, and that's what makes you little goofy motherfuckers stupid.
That's what you did. And that's what you'd still be doing if you hadn't been called out for your shit.
You don't care about that boy. They don't care if he's found. They don't give a shit about none of that. You know what they care about? They care about the money that Sebastian's name brings to them. And that makes them, to me, I'll spell it out for you. Because people don't see through that shit. And I'm sitting there laughing like, damn, this dude is up here literally asking for fucking money over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. It's like, damn, bro, half your stream is asking about money. Not even talking about fucking Sebastian. Oh, but you care. Yeah, it's your channel. Say what you want. But still, at the same time, you're a fucking grifter. So if you're going to speak on me, at least speak on yourself. Because you bend over for money, boy. You bend over and get fuck for a couple bucks. Yeah, I'm talking about Dolly Vision. Talking shit on my name.
He's got a 16-year-old boy next to him.
Oh, woman beating ass. How about keeping your hands off women? Try that shit that you tried with women on me and see what that gets you. It's a drama channel. Nah, it ain't no drama channel. This is just Trev speaking his mind with no fucks given. Because
Yeah, I wouldn't call it drama. I would call it unhinged pontification.
I don't care. I'm done giving a fuck about people who don't give a fuck about me. And I came on to announce that, and I wanted to say hi to everybody because I know a lot of y'all been hitting me up and wanting to know if I'm okay. And I'm actually more than okay. I've been doing really good. Again, within 2 days at my new job, I became assistant manager. I'm making decent money. That just with that, and door dashing. Like I'm constantly working. I haven't. All right, so listen. Shout out to Bewitched and Brian for sending me a brand new computer to go live on. They sent it to me a week and a half ago, and it's still sitting at the house right now, unopened.
Or it's at the pawn shop. Holy crap.
You hear me? Like unopened. This computer that I could have been live, but there's more important things in life at this moment. Like there's situations where men, they got to get the fuck up and do what they got to do. And that's what a man does. But all them shit talking ass child supports and this, that, and the third, what are you talking about? Half of you goofy motherfuckers don't even have custody of your kids. Straight up. As soon as
you like that, Star? Did you like that word? Pontification.
As soon as I'm given a chance, I begged to be a father for years and had it stripped from me. Some people never had to go through that. So if you don't know what the fuck that is, don't speak on my name. People don't know that. They don't know. Like I was stripped from being a father when I was crying and begging. But I was being extorted. It is what it is. I was being extorted. Oh, well, you don't pay $4,000, you ain't gonna see your kids, or you ain't gonna do this and that. Try to
extorted. What the hell are you talking about? Nobody just loses like being extorted.
Extorted young dummy like myself. I was dumb then, but being on the air with the Rev Gang is educated me so much. It's educated me to. It just, I don't know. I can't explain it. It's just, it educated me to another level, and my thought process is a lot different. I used to stress all day about content, right? Like, yeah, I gotta get content up, content. I gotta put this out. I want to work and put this out. I want to put this out, and there's so many stories that I want to cover, and but instead, like, nah, I'm on my own time. I want to work on my own time, do what I do on my own time, travel on my own time. Like, I want to be able to pull up to places on my own time whenever I want.
Well, working for DoorDash, you can do that.
So, I mean, that's the...
I'm not even hating on him for working on DoorDash. Swear to God. I really, at all, would never mock somebody for working, but I don't really see a lot of dashing going on here, to be honest with you.
Goal to me.
I see driving. See a lot of that. I don't really see a lot of dashing, though.
I'm good now. Like I just need to get me a truck. I'm looking for a whip. I need to get a new whip. I need something good on mile. I need something good mile per gallon, or like on the miles per gallon. Can't even speak straight. Listen to me, Stuttering Stanley over here. Today, Junior.
See the humor.
He said you look so stoned. Far from it.
I mean, you do look stoned. Like, you really do. Whether you are or not. But, I mean,
you got to smoke to be stoned. You know?
No, you don't. You could do it other ways. You could snort and you could shoot. You could pop.
You gotta actually smoke to get stoned. You'd be an idiot. You think I'm gonna smoke with my kid in the car?
Why not? You've done everything else.
Are you crazy? Hell no. Never. Absolutely not. That hell no. And I think people that do that it's not right. I'll just leave it at that. It ain't right whatsoever. But a lot of people do that. For real.
Yeah, he has a vape in his hand. He's had it the whole time.
A lot of people do that. Good to see. Yeah, good to see you, sir. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hold up. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Okay. So we gotta turn around right here.
I don't know. You know what? I don't know if it's a THC vape or if it's a. I think weed's illegal in Tennessee though. Like I think it's fully illegal, like 100%.
Okay. Actually, let's go up this way. Hey T, hope you're doing okay. Be glad to see you back on the stream, missing out on a lot of Idaho. You do such a great job at bringing us to the truth. Hey, that's because I don't try to plant shit in y'all's head, man.
Bringing him the truth. What? And then he's like, yeah, because I fly like an eagle into the sea. You know what I'm saying? That's because I feel the chi. I repulse the monkey. You know what I'm saying? And I part the wild horse's mane, dog. That's what's up.
It's not about, see, people have agendas and want people to rock with their agenda. And it's like, bro, I'm agenda free.
I'm agenda free. I'm sucker free, dog. Don't even try and play me like some sort of sucker dog. Lulu says, I thought we were watching BK. This is a whole different level. 20 months. Thank you.
All I want to be is a good father, leave my kids and my family, who, you know, significant other to.
We get it. You think you're a good dad. I mean, you're convinced of it. I certainly didn't think that I was like a great dad. I wish that I was better.
Them a life or help them, you know, like we're supposed to help each other in life and really just push each other and motivate each other. That's what I want. I mean, you know, that's what I want.
That's what he wants.
Everything else is bonus, really, you know? Those are the things that mean the most to me is family. Family means the most to me, and getting out of Athena's was the best thing that I could have ever done in my whole entire life.
Dude, I heard, and I don't know if this is true, but I heard you destroyed her place on the way out. I mean, that's not really my business, but that's what she was telling. Like, that's what I heard.
Leaving that cheating ass bitch who
it's like there's a little kid next to him.
Definitely cheated and definitely made it look a certain way on the internet, which I thought was cute. But I was with, like, the time that these people did all this corny shit was like, damn, I'm in the middle of doing shit with my kids and y'all are trying to pull some weird shit. All of them are weird.
That's what I'm saying though. Did I think he did that? I think that he really did trash her place.
Just wanted something bad on my name, boy.
Allegedly.
They're jealous of what we did on this channel. the milestones that we hit, they were over there wishing it was them. They'd come in there and act like my friend, but really be mad, punching the air like, God damn it, how does he have 4,500 in here right now? How does he have 4,500 people in here, man?
It's hard to say goodbye to yesterday, that's for sure, T-Rev. I mean, the day, you know, part of being a content creator is like longevity too. I mean, like you're hanging on. How does he have 4,500? Well, it's all right. I mean, people do that all the time. There's a lot of people that do that. It's a great thing, but allegedly the way that you did it wasn't the right way.
I'm mad as hell, but in there trying to act like a friend and dick ride to get views. A bunch of clout chasing ass goofies. Oh, you mad now? Oh, you gonna make a
that sucks.
video? Oh, cool. Bet. I bet you I won't see it.
Neither one. I mean, Lakes. I don't. Neither one. I think people just kind of found out what he was doing, and I mean, one of the worst things that you could do as like a true crime content creator is like make fake phone calls and stuff, like claiming to know the people or be somebody. I mean that it violates like every single issue of credibility. I mean, how could you watch somebody that would fake not shit in their own lives, but like your show essentially is fake, and you're doing it like everybody, I guess, does it for money, but it's so far beyond what any healthy minded person would do. I mean, it's crazy.
I bet you I won't see it. I'm just waiting for one of these goofies to say something to me in real fucking life to my face. That's what I'm waiting for. Because if you got something to fucking say, come say it to me like a man. And don't be threatening to come to my crib where my kid is. Period.
And he's really about one of the, like, a lot of people try to expose people on YouTube. It's like a common thing. And so people sometimes they'll take a hit, or people will lose some subscribers, but I've seen people, have a smear campaign against them, whether they deserved it or not. And they're typically able to come back in some sort of way. Sort of, there's a kind of a revolving door of people that watch shows and stuff. And what happens is that they, you'll find you can find new audience or people that will forgive you, or things like that. But he he kind of did it to himself. And he's really one of the first people that I've seen flat fall off. And that's what he did. That's what he's done. I mean, he's completely fallen off. And he may still have 67,000 subs, but nobody watches it. Nobody. And the only reason that people are watching these now is because of what appears to be a train wreck. Not because the content's good.
Straight up. Don't be threatening to come where my kids at, or even come to my property in general. I catch somebody on my property, boy, it's on like Donkey Kong. Real shit.
Zoot Boots, I think you're right. I mean, really what it's about the most unforgivable thing that you can do as like a true crime commentator or content creator is just that to lie.
It's weird though. Like that's another thing. Like people weird on the
Lulu, yes. I don't know how many Gray has. I'm sure it's over 100,000, but he doesn't. Depending on the topic, but yeah, he definitely begs for viewer support and super sticker support. Yeah, his son being there is kind of rough too.
internet,
And Rod, thank you for your comment. Appreciate having you here.
that's why I tell you, and that's why I'm on you about who you're talking to in Discord, and I want to know who your friends are, because there's a bunch of weird people out here that all stalk and
LC, I was gonna mention that because that whole situation was kind of rough, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't have any like bad feelings towards her, but I remember I remember that whole thing, and it was pretty bad, and she disappeared for a while, and it was a big, to me it was a big F up. It was, yeah, it was a big F up, I think, for sure.
And buddy, that's why I tell you those things, and it's not me telling you it because I want to control you, or I don't want you to have a good time. It's me telling you these things because
I can't remember if she. I can't remember if she. I thought she did do a formal apology.
Because there really is predators on Discord. There's really predators.
Who I pretended to write it down. Was it Hickey Ricky?
On social media, and you can't just, you're like me when I was young as far as like outgoing and you get along with people, buddy, and I could hear you. I hear you talking to people, but sometimes it's like, damn, who's he talking to? Who's this? Who's that dude? Who's that? And that's why I come and ask you questions like that, because you don't, again, I don't want you playing with strangers, people you don't know.
Why did it end like that? What was his name? I don't even remember what his name was. Yeah, I didn't actually write it down. I was just kidding. Hold on. Let me see here. But on the beat, oh no. Does anybody remember his name? I don't remember what his name was. That would definitely. $15 hours ago. Does he have his kid with him in this one too? Oh no, look at these.
We should definitely be back though. All right, let's lock in. Done so much on this channel, and
what the hell? Oh my God, dude. That's the best. Is he ever going to rap? What kind of sunglasses?
you remember. We should definitely be back though. All right, let's lock in. Making the head get. All right. 1 second.
What was it? He was talking about smoke. Hickerbilly? Hickerbilly. Who the hell's Hickerbilly? I don't think I can watch this. I don't think I can't watch that.
But I'm not for the rap gang family.
Oh, hell yeah. Is he rapping?
Like, out of the, you know, the road, you know, I'm looking. Yeah. Hold on.
Here we go. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Lock in.
Hold on. Yeah.
If I'm gonna get it done, I'ma do it myself. I don't trust no one. I need your help. Where were you when I reached out for you? I needed you and you left me by myself. So if I'm gonna get it done, I'ma do it myself. I don't really give a fuck if you're with me now. Where were you when I reached out for you? I needed you and you left me by myself.
Yeah.
I was always left alone, sitting in my home, going through depression while I'm
Give a dog a bone.
My mom was doing dope. That's all I ever known.
I took my hat off and showed my hair. I should have never shown.
Take the throne, got the rap gang behind me. I give a voice to the streets, let the people speak. Loving light is what I preach. Got these negative people who try to put stains on my fleece, but I never gave up and stayed focused on my peace. Reaching to be the better me, to succeed. I cover stories every day that could drop a horse to his knees. I've came to
A horse to his knees. Do horses have knees? I got to fact check that real time. I mean, I don't think they sit on. Do horses have knees? They do have knees. However, their knees are located in a different position than a human's knees. Horses' knees are called carpi and located on their front of their legs just below the elbow. So it's not really, it's not really like a horse isn't going to like get on its knees.
Realize we really need change, and if I gotta do it myself, I'll bring a parade. I'ma do it myself. I don't trust no one. I don't need your help. Where were you when I reached out for you? I needed you and you left me by myself. So
Yeah.
I'ma do it myself.
I'ma do it myself. I'ma do it myself. Do it myself, baby. Do it myself. Do it myself, baby. Yeah.
I'm speaking to the government, we really need some change. I used to be that child that was living through the pain. Got raped by a monster when y'all barely did a thing. I'm speaking out for me and all the others feeling pain. When I speak, it's with my chest, this ain't no motherfucking game. I'm sick of y'all giving every one of them a name. I hear stories like mine and it makes me wanna rage. How can we turn the page when y'all haven't done a thing? You give the ass a deal, then they're back on the game. You can't fix these sick pricks, but you free them every day. So I'ma build my platform up, step by step. You can't ignore all the signs, just take a look at the desk. I'ma do it myself, I don't trust no one. I don't need your help.
Woo!
Yeah.
That's how we doing it today.
Yeah.
Bucky.
He's really got that Herman Munster going on there. I mean, that I would call that a widow's peak, but
it's like they don't want to listen to us about what we're going through. They don't want to hear the pain. They don't want to stop these people. They want to keep giving them deals and letting them come back out into society and ruin more lives. And we're getting
what is this?
sick of this shit. We had enough.
Look,
For the voices, we need better laws and better purpose. I know a lot of families out in these streets, they already hurting. They don't know where to go, know where to start. A lot of these
I'm
feelings
a
left in the dark.
circus.
Just know these get pushed to the side God, just like they were from the start. I'm here to make a change. I'm at it every day. I'm far from perfect, but I refuse to stay the same. I'm here to grow with my people and rise above. Put all my faith in God. The change is gonna come.
Hold up.
Can you imagine like having a dad that raps like this and like hey, you want to go to CVS with me? And they're like, yeah, I'll go. And then he gets in and then he's like playing his own rap music. God dang it. Why did I come?
By step, you can't ignore all the signs. Just take a look at the depths.
Boy, this shit is layered with real though. We're here.
Doesn't do anymore.
Well, people should.
I knew he was going to rap.
The folks.
I knew that he was going to rap.
There's a lot of folks. I'm going, man. Things like that didn't happen. That's like asking, hey, you're. They'll talk a good game, but.
I mean, he doesn't rap anymore. We've been watching this for like, well, we're going on at least 2 hours of this. And, sorry, Jody. I've only seen him drop off one DoorDash. I mean, it just doesn't seem efficient. I mean, he's gonna have to go back to the drawing board. I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure. There's more videos, but I'm tired. I can't do it anymore. That poor kid. Oh my gosh. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you guys being here. It's very late or early. It's like 3:30 in the morning where I'm at. See you, Lulu. All right, guys. Well, thanks a lot for being here. I appreciate it.
Suck-a-muck-a-gus.
Wrong button. Oh, wait. Hold on.
You are morbidly obese. I'm sure that will be on the next file. And beat Tim said I was fat. Well, that's actually a statement of fact. You are morbidly obese.
Yep.
I don't know if like Hong understands this is America. People could say what the fuck they want in America. If he has a problem with freedom of speech, you can go back to China.
It's like the most morbidly obese.
You are morbidly obese. I'm sure that will be on the next file. And beat Tim said I was fat. Well, that's actually a statement of fact. You are morbidly obese.
Oh, man. Angel of Light, thank you for gifting 5 Lab After Dark memberships. It's very kind of you. Josh, darling, I'd share my money if I had some. Please keep it to yourself. It is eggs are very expensive right now. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, I don't know what Hong is. But I mean, just telling somebody to go back somewhere like that is crazy. I mean, that's crazy talk.
You are morbidly obese.
Yeah, well, morbidly obese. Okay. Morbidly obese.
Ladies and gentlemen.
You guys have a good night.
Lab
Thank you
After
for being
Dark
here.
Is starting shortly.
Well, you opened that Pandora's door.
I forgot to set our fucking goal for our 50 goal or whatever, but it starts out at $1, okay? Just like I did last time. So if we did 50 of them for $1, that's $50. So, thank you, Josh.
I was actually just sitting down to pee, but
You are morbidly
whatever, you know.
obese. You are morbidly obese. I'm sure that will be on the next file. And beat Tim said I was fat. Well, that's actually a statement of fact. You are morbidly obese.
And if you are watching and have not subscribed, please consider subscribing because, let me see here. I mean, we're just like 37 away from 7,000 over here. So sub up for me if you would. And those of you that have already, thank you.
You're morbidly obese. I'm sure that will be on the next file. And beat Tim, shut up. What's that? Well, that's actually a statement of fact. You are morbidly obese.
Do you need some color in your life? Are you feeling gray? Are you down? Grumpy? Try Just for Men Touch of Gray. It'll turn the grumpiest of assholes into a bright, colorful day. Don't be gray. Good night, Jennifer. Start your Monday off with 3 hours of After Dark. Let me know if you're driving to work, listening, or if you're at work listening. This one's for you. Enjoy.
You're morbidly obese. I'm sure that will be on the next file. Beat Tim, shut up. What's that? Well, that's actually a statement of fact. You are morbidly obese. I don't know if like Hong understands this is America. People could say what the fuck they want in America. If he has a problem with freedom of speech, you can go back to China. I'm sure that will be on the next file. You're morbidly obese. Well, you open that Pandora's door. You're morbidly obese. You're morbidly obese. Well, you open that Pandora's door.
I was actually just sitting down to pee, but whatever, you know.
What's the point in causing any ruffles to
down
be
to pee,
feathered?
but whatever, you know.
Right. The lab is my boss.
Well, you open that Pandora's door.
What's the point in causing any ruffles to be feathered?
I forgot to set our fucking goal for our 50 goal or whatever, but it starts out at $1, okay? Just like I did last time. So if we did 50 of them for $1, that's $50. So, Josh.
Lab After Dark starts now.
Beat Tim, shut up. What's that? Well, that's actually a statement of fact. You are morbidly obese.